When it comes to home updates, the bathroom may be a small room, but it certainly can make a big design impact. We show you how to make a splash in your next bathroom renovation on today's SoFlo home project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra. Today we're taking on one of the most challenging and important rooms to update in the home, the bathroom. Today we have design tips that will help you stylize your bathroom with the right materials. Follow layout rules to optimize function, create the spa-inspired retreat of your dreams, and so much more. So over here on my left is the Toto S7A wash lid. This is Toto's premier bidet seat. Not only does it have very beautiful sleek styling, it has an automatic open-close lid, which also can be operated by a remote control. As a heated seat, it has warm water, personalized cleansing, as well as warm air drying functions. And on the remote control, it can be programmed for up to 4 users. So this beautiful sleek look brings an enhancement to any bath. Of course, there's a whole variety of smart toilets and bidet seats that we've seen at Cavas, and there's one for everyone. So the next product here that I wanted to share that I thought was a great find for your bathroom or beyond is from Headache. So this is the Comfort Spin tray here. So Comfort Spin allows you to fully maximize from the front to the back of any of your cabinets. And you want to be able to access those things in the back that you can never really get to. Well, this solves that problem. It has a suction cup attachment, so it's easy to move to different shelves and move it around as you change your storage. So wellness has been a huge trend in home design, and specifically for the bathroom. That's one thing that people always have in mind to bring more of a spa-like experience into their own home. So Kohler has the Spa Viva 2-function hand shower. So this is an amazing new item. So the Kohler Catalyst Spray infuses the water with air, and that gives it a more robust droplet that retains heat. And the micro bubble spray features tiny little bubbles that target the pores for that deep cleansing. So the second part of this great Spa Viva hand shower from Kohler is the all-in-one cleansing device. So this magnetically docks within the hand shower, has a little on-off button on the back, and this has 4 different options for cleansing. So this one here is for face, and it really has this very fine silicone bristles here, really can allow for good facial cleansing. And the cool thing about this is it's super easy to remove and to work. So 3 speed, there's also 4 different types of attachments that you can use on this. So our next bath product that we're featuring is the Armada Air Jet Shower Drying System. So if you've ever taken a shower and then waited so long for your shower to dry out after running all of that water, perhaps you're worried about mold and things like that, or slipping on a wet floor, Armada has created a solution to that. The jets produce forced air into the shower itself and creates a drying space. So that helps rid of mold and slippery water throughout the shower after you use it. So the Armada system here has a mixture of either round nozzles or very sleek linear jets. So the nozzles and linear are strategically placed to reach all corners of the shower, including any benches, niches, or shelves where water typically collects. And the best part about this system is it's very sleek and looks beautifully in your designs of any shower. And so our last bath product that we are featuring here is the QM Drain Invisible Shower Tray. So when you think about the drain in a shower, it's usually metallic and either in the middle of the floor, or perhaps you're using a linear drain. This is a complete, innovative, and beautiful solution to be able to eliminate the look of that. So as you see here, these areas where grout would typically go is where the water will be draining, and it all drains into the area underneath. And one of the greatest features about this as well is that it's pre-sloped and fully waterproof. So it allows you to get great sleek look for curbless shower designs, and really just an innovative product. Coming up, We cover tile and hard surface trends for your bathroom on SoFlo Home Project.
So today we're in Cooper City at one of our homeowners. When we came out to give her initial quote, we found out that she had multiple windows in her home that were cracked. They were losing air. She was losing a lot of her cool air to the outside. They weren't energy efficient, and it was costing her a lot of money. By putting new hurricane impact windows and doors in with low E glass, which is the energy efficient glass, it's saving her up to 50% on her energy bills every single month. We're here with Dorothy today at her home. We're starting the installation process today. And Dorothy, if you don't mind me asking, what made you decide to get your windows and doors done?
Well, they've been needing done for a while. A lot of them are broke. Also living in Florida with the hurricanes.
Yes.
It was time. I mean, I was gonna have to replace the windows anyway because this one's cracked, doesn't open. This one, you can see it won't even go down all the way. The one in the corner's cracked. And so they were gonna need to be replaced. And why replace them with the same stuff? It made sense to do the impact windows.
Dorothy, I noticed that when we got here and we looked at your windows, there's a film on the inside of it. It almost looks like they'd put a tent on there.
That's correct. I've been in here 26 years, but
Wow.
The woman that lived here before put tint on all the windows. And as you know, within the sun, they've started peeling off. And yeah, we did peel off the majority of the ones upstairs because they look terrible.
Sure.
I guess because that one gets the sun more.
So Dorothy, I noticed that when we pulled up your address to come out here on this location, I noticed that there were multiple homes in this same community that were done. Is that how you heard about us?
My neighbor across the street and the one next door, both of them used you. So, you know, that was a no-brainer for me because I did have like 10 companies out.
Wow.
And, you know, get their estimates. And you guys were really one of the cheapest. Not that that's always the way to go, but, you know, and being that I knew they were both happy, so it was a good idea to go with that.
So if you're ready to get your hurricane impact windows and doors done, give us a call. We have amazing incentives for 2026. Give us a call today.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to share bathroom design tips for your next renovation. So we just had an opportunity to talk about fixtures for the bath. Another part of great bathroom design starts with the tile, as well as the surfaces for your countertops. So one of the things that makes the most impact in a bathroom is also the surfaces for your countertops, as well as the tile that clads the walls and also the floors. So there are so many different options that you could take here, and it really comes down to preference. Right now, a lot of large format tile is trending, and that's typically the size that's 24 inches by 48 inches. That's almost the new standard for wall tile these days. So whether you're going with more of a polished finish or more of a honed or matte look, the large format tile looks beautiful on shower walls as well as your floors. And just to dispel any myths that we might think of, just because you may have a small bathroom doesn't mean you have to use small tile. So you certainly can use larger format tile in any size space. Another option is porcelain slab, which is a good material to clad the walls of your shower or sometimes even the entire shower surround. It's not only durable, but sometimes mimics the look of natural stone or concrete or even wood or mural patterns. There's so much that you can do with this material. It could even go on the countertops in the right thickness. One other tile option that we're seeing is more smaller artisanal tile for that decorative look or even mosaic. So now we will look, especially if you have a gorgeous piece of stone and want to continue it into the sink itself. What you usually do when you do that is maybe a thicker countertop, because remember the sink is housed within that. So this gives not only a dramatic look from the front, but also the interior of the sink as well. Another great look of something that might be a little bit outside the ordinary, but makes the bathroom really just shine, is the mosaic on the floor. Here in this bathroom, the designer brought it from the wall down to the floor, and it's the stunning ombre. But if you were just to put mosaic on the floor,
it makes a statement. It allows you to really have fun with the design and make that go from wall to floor. It could be both, or it could just be one. If you're worried about slip resistance and you have a shower and you want to make it easier and more grip, going with the mosaic is always a good choice because there's more grout. So you get slip resistance and a beautiful look.
And often wood porcelain is another one of those things. If you like the look of wood and you want to bring a more durable material into your bathroom, wood porcelain is the perfect option for that, whether it's going in the shower for more of that spa bath look or the floor of the bathroom as well. Next, we reveal the must-know bathroom design rules that make or break a space on SoFlo Home Project. So storm season is upon us once again, and we've got to start thinking about all the ways to get prepared. So we are here today at All American Roofing, joined by Susan Manning, with some great advice to kind of stay ahead of the elements this storm season. Susan, great to have you with us as always.
Thank you for coming and visiting.
So we love getting advice from you on how to get our homes prepared, and when it comes to roofing, and we're in hurricane season, there's a lot of things homeowners should be thinking about.
So last year we spoke about being prepared, and we gave a list of being prepared for the storm. Now I wanted to talk about actually taking action and getting your roof repaired or replaced. Many of us know when our roof is old and needs replacing. I really would like people to call us, get an estimate, don't wait. What I'm nervous about is we haven't had a storm in 20 years, a major storm in this area.
Right.
Hurricane Wilma was the last one, 2005. I remember that when that hit, so many storm chasers came. They just came to put tops on people's roof or fix people's roof temporarily. And if you have to use those people to fix your roof and you're paying those people, they're not going to be here 2 years from now, 3 years from now, should you get a roof leak on your new roof. You call them, their number will probably be disconnected, you know?
And that is a reality a lot of people face.
And I would really like people to use local companies to get their roofs done so that they have somebody they can call and depend on should they get a leak 2, 3, 4 years from now.
If homeowners are thinking about getting their estimate and getting prepared themselves for this storm season when it comes to their roof, how do they reach you here at All American Roofing?
They can reach us at www.allamericanroof.com or 954-772-7663.
Awesome. Always great to have you here with us.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to share some bathroom renovation tips for your next project. So we've talked about tile, we've talked about some fixtures, but when it comes to the renovation itself, whether you're working with a design professional or doing this on your own, it's always good to have a little bit of knowledge of some basic bathroom renovation terms. So of course, measurements are the most important thing, from your basic floor plan to also the ceiling heights. Make sure if you are doing this on your own that you do get a measurement of the entire room, whether you use an app, computerized software, or sketching it out to scale with even graph paper. The old school way still works. Having that floor plan is essential to make sure that everything fits. So when you're picking out your vanity, your toilet, perhaps it's a tub, having all those measurements handy when you're shopping for the items at a showroom or store is great. It helps others who you're working with help you, and it just keeps everything organized. So another thing that I would suggest is some basic terms that you might want to know. So if you are thinking about doing perhaps a vessel sink, which is the more decorative sinks that sit on top of the countertop, you will need a cabinet that sits lower. So your standard vanity height is 36 inches high. That's as high as your kitchen cabinets. It's more comfortable, it's easy to reach, but if you are putting a vessel sink on top, standard height will put your reachable height of the sink a little bit too high. So if that's the case, going with a lower cabinet by just a few inches to offset that is best. If you're using a wall-mounted faucet, that is another piece that you need to be exact on the height. So this is something to work with your contractor and the plumber on to make sure it clears any type of sink. When you're purchasing bathroom material products, the specifications for those products are very important to those who are installing it. So if you're buying an entire plumbing fixture package, a lot of the showrooms will provide you with the spec book of all of the specs for the items you're purchasing. That is very important to get to your installers so they know what to do behind the walls to prep for the plumbing and electrical, as well as any other framing that needs to be done. Now, another thing to consider is tubs. You always want to make sure that if you're doing the freestanding tub, that you have ample amount of space around it if it's going within 3 walls. All of these things are important, which is why when you're shopping for your fixtures, having measurements is the key thing to making sure that everything will fit. Coming up next, we have ideas on how to turn the bathroom into your dream spa retreat on SoFlo Home Project. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are still talking about all the things that you could do when it comes to a bathroom renovation, from fixtures to tile to basic planning tips. But now we wanted to share with you some great design inspiration. The spa bath is really, I think, on everyone's wish list. No matter what size your bathroom, you can incorporate spa features in just about any bath, whether it's certain types of shower systems, whether it's just the overall aesthetic using very soft and light materials that feel organic. This can be incorporated in any look and any size room. But this room really takes spa bath to the next level. We're here today joined by interior designer Jamie Galappo of Galappo Group Design. Jamie, welcome to SoFlo Home Project.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we are excited because today is going to be all about spa baths. So we are actually at one of your projects. So before we jump into all that, I thought it would be great to get a little bit of background on what this bathroom looked like before.
The bathroom that was here before was original to the house. It was your typical early 90s ivory and beige tile. And the shower lived in this corner, and then over here was a gigantic bathtub that they never used.
So now we bought it into 2022.
Yes.
First of all, I feel like when it comes to spa baths, the showering experience is really something homeowners are wanting more than even sometimes a tub itself.
Yes, the client just wanted to replace the tub with a shower, and we decided to place it in the center as a focal point.
Absolutely. I love that you did here for this beautiful spa bath setting is the double door. I think this gives such a grandness to the space.
We really split it off as a his and hers, and each one has their own separate entryway, but really because it's such a wide shower, we needed to have the 2 doors.
Yeah, I also love that you've done the large bench. The bench seating, also very important.
Absolutely, it's a great place to just sit and relax after a long day, and it's just a great landing zone if need be.
Absolutely, and now let's talk about the tile.
This is a 30 by 60.
So larger the tile, that is the trend. Bigger the better with tile.
Yep, yep.
And it's a polished. I love that it's so nice and reflective, but on the floor, you've contrasted with this beautiful matte. And I think the matte floor finish kind of also feels very spa-like.
Absolutely, but even more for spa, it's safety.
Yes.
So you step out of the shower and the last thing you want to do is slip.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of slip resistance, I love this pattern. You've used this mosaic that really makes a beautiful diamond-like shape the way it's installed.
We needed to pitch the shower floor, so we needed a smaller mosaic, and we had a little fun with that. But we also did not particularly accent the floor in a certain color. We kept it the same tone as the floor.
Nothing too jarring in color.
Correct.
I think is the kind of key for that
Correct.
spa bath feel.
Correct. The warm wood gives a natural element, which is really important for a spa-like bathroom, and it also really just warms up the room.
And the way it's paired with more of the white tile and counters, and they're so pretty and light. It creates contrast, but in a very soft way, a very spa-like way.
This is Sapien Stone Bianco Lassa. It's a porcelain countertop, and it also brought in the colors of the wormwood. Sometimes in a bathroom people are using hair dye or makeup, and you want something that will easily clean, and you have that with the porcelain capabilities.
Now, spa accessories also kind of play to bringing this sort of spa bath feel together. I see some eucalyptus, some greenery. You've got over here all the Q-tips and the cotton balls, all of those countertop accessories.
So I like to keep things clean with towels. I choose white, very soft, and the accessories should just accessorize and not overtake the space.
That's a great tip.
Yes.
There's one other thing here featured in the cabinetry that really brings that spa bath feel, and that's the open area underneath the drawers where you can roll or fold towels. That is definitely a spa feature,
Yes.
and it looks great too.
Thank you.
So Jamie, having a sauna in a bathroom is like such an amazing way to truly have an at-home spa. And in this particular case, was this like on the wish list of the must-haves when planning this space?
Absolutely, and because we have such an extra large bathroom and we eliminated the tub, we were able to fit a sauna in a perfect corner spot.
So what was the shower space?
Yes.
It really was a perfect fit. So what was the process like?
We did team up with a sauna company that gave us special specifications for the electrical and exactly what he needed. We followed his guide.
I also love the way that you kept it open because the wood ties in so beautifully with the wood in the cabinetries.
It was the inspiration for the cabinetry. We basically got inspired from the wormwood, and we got a sample from our sauna guy, and we matched up the rest of the cabinetry.
It almost feels like an extension of your cabinetry
Yes.
into the sauna with
Correct.
that same tonality.
Correct.
That's that designer touch. And keeping it open with the glass enclosure, I feel like also in this particular floor plan was probably important rather than building walls with just a door opening.
Absolutely. We didn't want it to feel claustrophobic in any way. We wanted to keep this bathroom as open as possible. And also, the sauna is beautiful. We want to walk in and use it as a focal point.
So I hope that you guys love that bath as much as we all did. It is so stunning to be able to incorporate not only a sauna, but a beautiful spa bath that's also got a little touch of glam. What an amazing space. So on that note, we're gonna wrap it up here for today's episode, but don't forget to tune in again for another all-new episode of SoFlo Home Project next week, right here on Local 10. And remember, there's no place like SoFlo Home. If you missed any part of this episode, or if you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloShows.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram.
This has been a presentation of WPLG Local 10, the leader in local SoFlo programming.